Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. I have a handle lock here and I'm going to explain to you there's two different functions in this particular type of lock. Hopefully this will be a real quick video, and if you're standing on your doorstep wondering what the hell's going on with your key, hopefully this will get you out of trouble. Now you've got a handle lock, and every day you've been using this key, you put it in, you push the button on the inside, and when you turn it, pops out, then you can rotate it with your hand, and as you can see on the side the latch is going back. This particular lock has two ways of locking, and I'm going to show you both of them. First one is you just push the button in, and when you turn the key it pops out. Second one is, which can happen accidentally without you realizing it, is you can push it in and actually turn the button. There we go, it's turned. Now the button remains in constantly, which means that when the handle is rotated it will pull the latch back from the inside, but from the outside when you're actually turning the key it will pull the latch back, but you won't hear that popping sound. And even when you take the key out, your handle is still locked. A lot of people, because they have two locks on the door, they think, oh, I put my key in, I've turned it, then they take the key out and they turn the handle, oh my god, my lock is broken. This is very, very common. So the best idea, if this has happened to you, is to use two keys at the same time, simultaneously, or put your key into the door, turn it so the latch is back, put a little bit of pressure on the door, such as your knee, and then repeatedly do that until the door opens. You can go between the bottom lock and the top lock, open the bottom lock, put your knee on it, go back to the top lock, turn that, go back to the bottom lock until the door gets open. Once the lock is open, from the inside what you do is you simply push on the button, rotate the handle until the button comes back to the original position and it pops out. When you start using it again, it'll work properly. To put it back in the other method where it's always locked, you push it down, you rotate it, and it remains in. This is good if you're always forgetting to lock your door, or if you want the door to be locked behind you without needing to push the button. That's what that function is for. To undo it, once again you push it down, rotate it, turn the button, and it'll pop out. I'll show you on the back of the lock, because that will make more sense to most people when they actually see the way this lock is designed. Okay, so you can see right here that if you can see this slide here, it goes vertically down. So when I push the button in, this part right here goes up and down. I turn the handle, pops out. Now when I push the button in and turn it, you can see that it's gone down in an L shape and rotated, and when I turn the handle or I use my key, it remains in that position, which means that from the outside handle it's always locked. So if you do have a lock in this position, don't panic. You just need to open the door. If you use two keys, one for the top, one for the bottom, use both keys simultaneously. That means that when you're turning your key, your bottom lock will be like that, allowing the door to open. The other option, if you're using one key between two locks, is put it in the top lock, turn it, put your knee on the door, put a bit of pressure, go down to the bottom lock, turn it with the key in it, like that, and eventually what will happen is that when it's turned, the striker will actually hold one into position, and then once you get it open, you can set your lock back to the original way it was, where you push it in and you turn it. Once again, if you look at this side, if I simply push it in, it's going to travel from here to here. See that little piece of metal right there? Going to go straight down, normal function. Now I'm going to push it in and turn it. It's going to create like a storeroom function where it remains in. To undo it, simply push it, rotate it back, turn the handle, and it will pop out. It looks a lot easier with that once it's actually got the handle off. You can kind of see what's happening. But from the inside, you push it normally. Just the slightest of turn sometimes is enough to make it in that other function. You might even do it without realizing it. And the button stays in. Okay, if this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody who's stuck and their lock is broken, get them to try this first. And thanks for watching.